Immaterialists almost always regard the thinking part as separate from the body, while materialists always view the thinking part as a part of the body. Nowadays, philosophers debate whether thought and consciousness are processes of the brain or whether the brain is merely the organ through which an immaterial conscious self interacts with the body and through it the world. Everyone agrees that the brain is the organ most closely associated with thinking, but they differ as to how. And while materialists say brain activity is the thinking and consciousness, immaterialists say brain activity correlates with thinking and consciousness. But the idea that the brain is the organ of thought was only verified within the past few hundred years. Before that, people debated which organ or organs think or correlate with thinking. As recent as the mid-17th century, major figures like Thomas Hobbes still regarded the heart as the main organ of sense and thought. Let's consider this from Hobbes' book published in 1655. He's describing his understanding of how vision works. The action by which light is generated is motion. We may easily conceive what it is that the medium contributes, namely the continuation of that motion to the eye. And lastly, what the eye and the rest of the organs of the sentient contribute, namely the continuation of the same motion to the last organ of sense, the heart. So Hobbes, who was a man of science in his day, thought that the heart was the final organ of sight. And it isn't just sight. Throughout his book, he ascribes to the heart the mental representations of all our senses. He also ascribes to it appetites and aversion, which includes everything from fear to hope, hate to desire, willing and being unwilling, and the list goes on. The main point is that even as recent as the 17th century, people simply didn't understand the functions of the brain and the heart and how they relate or don't relate to thinking and perception. So I've been going through all of this because in order to read the ancient texts we're about to read with understanding, we can't interpret them through our own modern presuppositions. We need to be aware that the brain as the organ of thought was established relatively recently in human history, and that when we read ancient texts, if they attribute thought to the body at all, it might be to the organs other than the brain.